Lucas Media. So we got some breaking news coming out of the world of basketball, and that is the Dallas Mavericks, who traded Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, which was basically a straight-up swap pick. You know, and of course the rest is history. Anthony Davis had got hurt at one point, and Kyrie had got tore his, I think it was his Achilles or ACL, and a lot of people were mad about that trade. And the GM for the Mavericks, he basically couldn't show himself around town. Well, Adam Silver just gifted, in the NBA, just gifted the Dallas Mavericks with the number 1 overall pick in the upcoming 2025 NBA draft. Now, the reason why fans in Dallas should be cheering is because they're going to get Cooper Flagg. And a lot of teams have been taking for Cooper. It's clear shot he's going to be the number 1 overall pick. He was throwing out the idea that he might come back for a second year of college, but everybody knew he probably wasn't. You heard rumors he might make $15 million NIL, which would be more money the first year. But of course, if Luka, I know y'all still somewhat miss him. If Cooper Flagg ends up becoming an all-star or whatever, and he unlocks that, and it might be a $400 million contract by the time he's ready to sign his max deal. So I understand why he went pro. But if I was a Mavs fan, I would be happy. And I would also be happy that the fact that y'all traded Luka, and what Charles Barkley said, Luka can't guard a chair, and his defense is terrible, and you see they got beat by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Y'all should be happy. Y'all getting Cooper Flagg. Y'all basically getting a reset. And maybe this is why Cooper Flagg went pro. Maybe Adam Silver had a meeting with him, or maybe, they traded Luka and it was more of a wink deal that the Mavericks would get the number 1 overall pick. I just think it's funny somehow that they managed to get the number 1 overall pick. But look, man, it might be promising. You got Anthony Davis, you got Kyrie Irving whenever he comes back, and now you got the rookie in Cooper Flagg. And just a couple years ago, they ended up going to the NBA playoff finals. So you never know. But it's just funny how all of a sudden they were gifted, just like when LeBron left and took his talents to South Beach. That next year, Cleveland was gifted with the number 1 overall pick, which was Kyrie Irving, which then LeBron ended up coming back when his deal was up with the Heat, and they ended up winning the title, and the rest is history. So I'm not surprised by this. I mean, it could have been a coincidence, but come on now. This is business. This is entertainment. I highly doubt that the NBA would want to stick Cooper in Utah. They would want to put him at least in Dallas. If you go know about Dallas, that's a huge market, especially an up-and-coming market. Texas in general when it comes to basketball, but he could be down there with a lot of billionaires and stuff. Yeah, is it a New York City or LA? No, but it's not. That's not a bad marketplace at all. You know what I'm saying? So it makes perfect sense. Like I said, he's going to play with 2 future Hall of Famers in Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis is a top 75 player. And he's not going to have to take the burden of being the superstar out the gate. And you never know. I mean, these guys might end up winning the championship in a couple of years. But I just want to get my quick thoughts about it. Tell me what y'all think.